Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, it's good to be back. It feels like we've been away for so long, but it's only been 1 week. I don't know about everyone else, but like last Saturday night felt kind of weird. Not like lying in bed. It's like, what is this? It's 7 o'clock. Why am I lying in bed? I should be doing something. But we're back. I'm Hedgehog. I use he, him pronouns. And I am honoured to be, yet again, storytelling for these amazing players with a story that has been nothing but pure chaos in less than 24 hours. I don't think I've ever played a game that's had so much chaos happen and so much potential death happen.
Oh, I'm nowhere. My character is very hard to kill, so I'm not worried.
I did joke with my other friends, going, what I should have on the overlay instead of the pressure gauge is just an estimated kill count on a little spinning bar. Just watch it slowly tick up throughout the 10 sessions. But no.
What are we at?
Oh, probably somewhere in the 10 million. I mean, that station had a lot of people living on it. If that station's gone into if that station's gone into a black hole.
We don't know if they fixed it or not.
No.
Yeah, maybe they fixed it. Maybe it's fine.
Also, no player characters were responsible for that.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
to
that's
be fair-
true. It was you.
Oh, look.
It's Schrodinger's space station. We'll never know unless we go back and check.
Yeah.
Never
It's
go
like-
back. It's fine.
Saying hello to the unintended consequences of my actions. No. Let's kick things off with some quick shout-outs. That's a nice, quick, easy way, and then we'll let everyone introduce themselves. Okay, 2 shout-outs. Nice and simple. We'll keep this quick. Right, here we go. So first of all, I'd shout out our sister channel, Some Other Heroes, who have had a bit of a break at the moment. They unfortunately were going to do a Halloween episode and then got ill on Halloween, which is probably the worst thing that could happen to someone if you happen to like Halloween. I don't. I like to hide under the covers and pretend the day doesn't exist. But yeah, so they've got that rescheduled, I think, on the 15th, I want to say. And they should be live, I think, tomorrow. I don't have official word on that, but 3 p.m. GMT now, because we've switched time zones. And I've only just remembered it's BST, but now it's back to GMT again. For their regular floating islands and skyships, homebrew, mythical world. I almost got the tagline in the right order. Almost. But yes, definitely check them out. Our second shout out is to Horde of Tales, the wonderful channel who we last week took part in a charity stream for, which was a whole load of fun. I don't think anyone has ever been able to fill a 2.5-hour time slot with just talking and no dice rolling, but we did it, and we still had time to spare, and we didn't get through all the questions. And there we were, panicking and worrying that we'd get through them so quickly because we just go bang, 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 bang. Of course not. We were going to sit there and go off the rails. I mean, I could have took a whole half hour of that stream just talking about, the vampire book. So
Same.
we were always in good hands. And if anyone's been watching the discourse on Twitter/X this week, I can do a whole another half hour on a whole new topic.
Yeah.
Bleed my arse. Anyway, they are an amazing. Horde of Tales is an amazing group of streamers who have, I believe, they're starting a new long-term campaign whose name escapes me. I've seen the promos and I've gone, oh, that looks interesting. And then, like all things in my life, I've gone, ooh, a piece of candy, and looked to the next thing and gone, ooh. It's like, try to remember the name of that one. But there are loads of variety streams, loads of interviews, loads of really cool things. So you should definitely go check them out. Right. I think for me, that was actually pretty good. I didn't go too far off course, and I didn't stutter or go over the same thing 4 times. So, I am now going to pass it on before I do something stupid. Do you want to take it away, Anna?
Sure. Hi, I'm Anna or Riley, whichever one you prefer. I use they them pronouns, and today I will be playing Summer again, who uses she her pronouns. And I'm really excited because I'm also kind of scared and worried for what's gonna happen because we're split up. But yeah, that's what else did I say? You can find me anywhere at Peculiar Planets. I already forgot what I said. So what else? Go.
Idamori.
Hi, I'm Adamori. You can find me at Adamori RPG at various places on the internet. I also make dice, which you can find at D10s by Nifal at various places on the internet. Today I'll be playing Swift, who is in the other half of the group, the we got captured half of the group. So I'm also a little nervous about what's going to happen this week.
The yet again, oh look, the consequences of my actions group. That's the team name for this. You know, you got Team Sensible and Team Consequences of Our Actions. Anyway, Jesse.
I am Jessie, they, them pronouns. I will be playing Toolbox, the recently less intelligent.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
And I'm in the sensible group, but we'll see how that goes.
Team Sensible.
Team Sensible.
Ooh. For now.
Sensible.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Dee Dee.
Hi, I'm Dee. I use they, them pronouns and can be found in most places as Alphabet Sauce or Plastan on YouTube, doing music and occasional random TTRPG and mech-related videos. And today, also feeling the consequences of her actions, I'm playing Mercury, who is currently stuck with Sift as the damsel in distress. Entirely her fault as well. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.
I mean, you could have been Team Sensible if you didn't eat the space station. I
don't come back without.
Like that, the most insane decision of the whole of the last episode was, I'm going to eat the thing that they're looking for. Because
It's always going to go this way.
Yeah, because that is going to work. That is going to do something.
Absolutely. They did something,
They
alright?
did something.
Did do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last session, our teens managed to find themselves all the way out to the Artemis system. Found themselves a nice little desert planet looking for someone to help hide this signal. However, it turns out they couldn't hide it because the person who was looking for it had already found it and came swooping in with a large fleet of droids. And the poor pirate settlements that tried to defend themselves couldn't defend themselves because our teens had previously, a minute or two earlier, blown up most of their defenses. But it doesn't matter because we hid the toy. We then unhid the toy. We decided to swallow the toy, thinking that would turn off the transmitter, even though they already know where it is. And then we got tractor beamed up to the main ship, trying to keep chase. But sadly, they couldn't keep up. So the ship is now gone. And hopefully, it doesn't leave Sector Zagreus, otherwise we can't track it anymore. As that transmitter has a very limited range. And that capital ship has very big engines. But anyway. Are we all comfortable? Are we all ready?
Yes, that's good.
Right then.
Let's hopefully do this.
Let's hopefully do
Yeah,
this.
we're gonna do our best, and that's all we can do.
So we're going to start with Team Sensible. Up in orbit
Oh.
around Artemis 3. It's only been about a minute since the big, huge capital ship took off and blasted somewhere in FTL. There's still a lot of droid ships here. Only the ones that were on the ground got destroyed. So there's still at least a good 90-odd ships here in orbit. But you notice, conveniently, that those ships are set to follow, which means they are all pointing in the direction of where the ship went. And one by one, they are starting to FTL jump.
Can we just get
catch
in
up.
line behind? Just get in the back of the
Yeah,
line.
We're one of the droid ships too.
We're completely pink and look like a carrot cake, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's a new upgrade.
Give me a DC 15 piloting check, something. You can take the guy.
flight.
Yeah, flight, yeah. DC 13 flight, you can take Guy's extra D20.
Oh, guys. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's a 19.
Right, so you have zero problems keeping up with.
Yeah, Summer
the
will
rest
be
of
like, when they, like seeing that, like I look at toolbox, like okay, strap in. We're gonna follow. And then looks like, Guy, can I play music?
Of course. What do you want?
Cool. Can I get Axel F by Crazy Frog?
Of course.
Cool. And just goes like that.
This goes off on. Okay, specifically the Crazy Frog version, not the actual.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the Crazy Frog.
That's what I'm going for.
Fantastic
Okay.
pick.
That's a good one. I have that on my playlist as well.
Oh, if only I wouldn't get copyright struck for playing it. But no, you
Right.
have no issue keeping up with these ships. They're not exactly like, hiding their presence to where they're going. It's very easy for both you and Guy to kind of between you calculate where they've gone. It's not that big of a jump in FTL. They've only gone, probably half a light year away. They're nowhere near a gate. That's the good news. Sector Zagreus is quite snaky, and Artemis is like at the top, but the gates tend to be more towards the bottom of the sector. So they've got some distance to go. You can almost.
Half a light year is still like a lot. It's still like.
Oh yeah, it's a big distance.
For 4 billion
Yeah,
kilometers.
it's a big distance, like
Yeah.
relative to Earth, but relative to space, half a light year is not
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, that's not. No, that's not a lot.
You get the impression the only reason it stopped was to allow the rest of the droid ships to catch up and reform. So while
Right.
these ships are still coming in, you're okay. But once they've all arrived, they're going to start doing another FTL jump.
Right. But have they noticed that I followed at all?
They're quite oblivious at the moment to what's going on. You're doing a very good job of just tucking in under. Yes, the ship you're next to definitely knows you're there, but these droid ships aren't really thinking for themselves. They're just following orders at the moment. And the main ship hasn't noticed you yet.
I will continue to be at the very back of the formation.
Yeah.
But I will guess be a little bit under, so that if I don't know if the main ship has windows on the back, but that if they do, they'd have to like specifically look down to like see us.
So the good news is that the ship does not have windows at the back. That's where all the engines live. That's where engines engineering live. Most of the ship's windows are at the front or the sides.
Yeah, so I'll say at the back and like a little bit under. So
just duck under
even
the
if they were-
engines.
yeah, just not on and like under the droid ships, just like duck under there.
Yeah.
And then if I see they get ready for an FTL, can I like lock in on one?
Yeah.
Can I just lock in on a droid ship? Can I just lock on a droid ship and then have a guy just
Yeah,
an
Guy
FTL just
can.
follow that one?
Yeah, Guy can FTL lock.
Yeah.
Normally,
So,
normally, if it was like another ship being piloted by Sapiens, they know they've been FTL locked. But
Yeah.
these droids ships don't really care that you're locking onto them.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, Summer will be like, guy, the points at one. Can you look on that one? We're just gonna follow them.
You want me to follow that one ship above a sea
Well,
of ships that look exactly the same? No, it's fine. I can do that. It's fine. No, it's fine.
I mean,
I'll
can you
do
look
it.
on them all at once? Is that
Yes,
an
I
option?
can look
I
at-
don't know
I
the
can-
options on this ship.
It's fine. Okay, relax.
Can you just
I will deal
follow-
with it.
I'm not relaxed. Our friends are on the ship.
Are they your friends?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'd like to think so.
If you say so.
They're not my friends yet.
That's
See,
fine. It
see,
takes time.
this robot gets it.
Yeah, but like we were in the same class together and Toolbox
Yeah.
wasn't, so we already knew each other.
Okay, I suppose that kind of makes sense. Okay, I'll lock. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll keep you going.
Can we see anywhere on the main ship that we'd be able to dock stealthily?
No.
So the ship,
Or just dock it
has-
all.
Yeah. So the ship. In my head, I don't know how many people have seen the second trilogy Star Wars films with the old CIS droid ships, the long ones that have their hangars on either side. It's kind of like that. You've got these force fields either side of the ship that you can just like duck into. In the middle is a huge hangar that you can land at. The problem is, it's because they are there. There are huge guns either side of both of these force fields to stop anyone from getting in. You possibly could. I think Guy probably suggests this. There are a few service hatches that if you were to park the ship next to and then get out, you could cut and then climb up into. There's a couple of spare airlocks as well that you could potentially jimmy open. Not a proper docking. Guy would have to fly the ship on autopilot. But there are ways you could get in quietly.
Okay.
If you're
Do we
careful.
want to just follow for now, or do we want to
I
try to
think-
get on?
I think we should try and see where they're going.
Yeah, but if
so
they
that
go
we-
through a gate, then
If they go through a gate now, you're fine. You're locked onto them.
Yeah, we're locked in,
Um,
so yeah.
If you lose them and then they go through a gate, you're in trouble.
got it.
But you're
Yeah,
okay
I
for
guess
now.
we can just follow them.
I want to know where they're going.
Yeah, same.
Who cares what's, who knows what's going on? Let's just,
It's probably not going to come out to the open. It's fine.
It's fine. It is perfectly fine. You continue to watch as all the droid ships bang, 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 bang in, one after the other, after the other. You were at the back, but as more have joined in, you are now more behind you, as well as in front of you. So you are now almost surrounded by these robots.
Okay, great.
But it's fine. They don't recognize you. That you're just there, humming along. You know.
In line.
Yep.
Summer will remind Toolbox to to strap in. I reckon there's like another seat in the
Oh god,
area. So
there's all this time, there's been enough seats for all of you to sit down. Just none of you have thought to do this. Mercury has not thought about just sitting in one of the seats instead of getting propelled back.
She's too busy like taking like selfies and posing.
The seatbelt isn't good for the shot. And...
Exactly.
But no, they're coming in pretty hot, and after probably 4 or 5 minutes, they've all arrived. At that point, you start to see the big ship's engines suddenly go from being dark to blue plasma light as the whole fleet now starts to move very slowly and gather speed. Guy can keep up, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll for the fleet to see how alert that main ship is.
Oh no.
Apparently not very alert at all. It's too focused on getting ready to jump that it's not really worried about what's around it. So for this particular scene, you don't get spotted. You are just blending in with the blob of droid ships. I mean,
We're blending.
I mean, bear in mind that if you were to scan this ship, you would just see a ship with a robot inside and one other, sentient being. So, like, it's not like there's loads of sentient beings in here that just like pop up. Like, it's just one, and that could easily just be an anomaly. So
That makes sense.
you're okay. They think you're a bizarre looking carrot cake droid ship, but you're a droid ship.
Like,
Anyway, we're gonna flip it to
So scary.
inside the ship.
insane.
Um,
I'm not even there, but like.
I'll just be like, you're the one to say.
Yeah, we can't do anything. That's the problem.
Yeah, we have to follow. We can't. What do you want me to do?
To be fair, Toolbox is like one bad roll away from keeling over as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I
It's
cannot.
fine.
No, I cannot do anything about it, can I? I mean, you could. No, we can. During FTL, can we like stick Toolbox in the med bay?
and, I mean, Toolbox can go into the med bay now. I mean, you've got time. I mean, FTL on a ship that size does not charge up like particularly fast. The only reason it got away last episode so quickly is it was pre-charged before it went. It knew it was going to jump. So it literally did a smash and grab, well, a beam and grab, and then went off. This time, it's going to take a lot longer for those engines to fire up. So
Yeah, so I guess-
you've got
so-
like 10,
yeah.
15 minutes until this thing is ready to go. So if
Yeah,
Toolbox
guess
would
we're-
like to unhook themselves and run into the med bay and get their intelligence sorted out.
Is the medbay equipped for?
I would imagine considering that, this is a ship that you helped build, yeah, there's going to be things that can repair androids here. There's probably another android in there, a medical android, who's just there for both, sapient and robotic species.
Got another friend.
This one, you don't think this one talks. You see Guy kind of comments and goes, yeah, I'm the only one around here that actually, chats normal stuff. Everyone else just looks at me and just does nothing. I mean, I could come help the surgery if you want. And you just see the edge of the edge of the med bay. The wall slides open, and another little penguin bot walks out. But this one's got like a huge syringe with like oil.
Guy, focus on the FTL. We need you there.
Okay,
fine.
I'll go do that. And again, you hear the clanging as the penguin bot tries to go back in the hole, and struggles. But on the third attempt, it gets it. Okay, so you're medbaying. Aboard the large capital ship, as soon as you get pulled up, you get lifted into the air slightly and then dropped as the floor finally seals after the tractor beam. You are almost immediately surrounded by droids. Not like one or two droids, but there's at least 10 to 15 around your immediate, and then there are more and more and more. This is one of those I can't stop you from firing situations, but you're definitely going to be outgunned if you tried it. They don't go to restrain you. They're only there to try and contain you from going anywhere. This ship is very dark on the inside at the moment. The only thing you can really see is like the emergency lights on the top. These red and white emergency lights that go along the top. A lot of chrome is inside the ship. Someone definitely went a bit too big on the chrome and the neon. As the floor, the only other bits of light are from the floor, where there's like some recessed neon lights that give a little bit of a airy circular glow to the room. You notice the droids are more concerned over containing Mercury over Swift.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
So are they not paying too close attention to Swift? Can he like
Dash off.
if he tries to do something? Well, he's not gonna run off and leave Mercury, but if he could, he'd quite like to do something without them seeing that he's doing it.
You can give it a go. They definitely are focusing more on Mercury. There's more eyes on Mercury than you.
Okay. So I've got this pistol.
So anyway, I started blasting.
And I've used it twice. One time it made something blow up, and then the second time I shot it, it turned it to gold.
And
right now I'd really quite like for it to only do the first of those two things.
You can certainly try and fire it.
Well, no, I don't want to fire it. I just want to try and like
Touch it.
slightly break it back to how it was before.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is because you now know what it looks like when it tries to turn to gold.
Yeah.
It's actually quite simple to actually unplug a few wires and put it back into laser pistol mode.
Cool. That's what Swift is doing.
Nice.
Very, very slowly, subtly, he's like just scratching his leg. Honest, guys.
So I think Mercury wants to do.
Mercury, I think Mercury does not realize what Swift is doing, but will kind of unintentionally help as she realizes she's outgunned and she like raises her hands and is like, "Hi, we can work this out," and then immediately like starts crying. So there's just even more attention on her.
Roll me a. Ooh, how shall we? Roll me a DC 10 charm check, Mercury.
Ooh, okay. Big DC's here. 11. Okay.
You watch as you start crying. A few of the droids kind of like start looking at each other with this like confused expression written on their faces. Eventually one of them like walks up to you, and then like takes their non-gun, because their guns are attached to their wrists, so takes their hand and just kind of like pets it on your shoulder and says like, there. is like everyone is now focused in solely on you. Swift is almost like under a cloak of darkness. So if Swift would like to do anything else, you could now do it at a significantly reduced difficulty.
Is there a control panel or like screen nearby that might give me a readout of where we are, what the situation is?
Oh yeah, there's loads of like terminals in darkness. You can just about make the silhouettes of what would be terminals and little counters.
Right, I'm gonna start tapping away at one with my 27 fingers.
Give me a DC8 brains check.
Okay. I don't have any university tokens left after last session, so this is gonna be rough.
I mean, you've got a DC 20 here. You have got a DC 20, so. A D20.
Sorry?
You've got a D20, sorry. I said DC 20.
No.
Like, no.
I do not have a D20 in brains.
Oh, don't you?
I
Oh,
have a
you do.
D10 in
Oh.
brains.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh, my D20 is flight, so that's 4.
4. You don't. So you know where you are. That's easy. You are just outside the Artemis system from a quick jump away. You can't get anything more out of the system than that. You just know that you're about maybe half a light year away.
Okay.
At that point, you do feel the hum as the engines start back up again.
Can I figure out where we're going?
On the floor, no.
Nah.
You'd have to be closer to the bridge to figure that out, and you have no idea where you even are on the ship.
Swift, no. Is Mercury creating a distraction so Swift can get away? Or is she
I mean,
just...
she is just crying, like like it is super useful for that kind of thing. Like if you wanted to get away,
Yeah.
you could. But like she's not intentionally trying to do
No.
that. She's just causing a scene.
As she does.
As
I
she
don't know
does.
if Swift's mean enough to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna fuck off and leave Mercury to get sliced up.
The worst, she'd probably forgive you, but she will get mad. Like she will.
Nice. Swift has another idea. If I'm out of sight of the if I Swift, you fucking idiot. If he's out of sight of the robots, he's gonna put the pistol back into gold mode. And just sort of hide somewhere where he could pop out, and keep his finger on the trigger of the pistol and it pointed at the floor.
Oh.
Okay, give me a. I'm gonna roll for the droids on their brains. Oh, crying out loud! I don't think you can fail this at all, because it's a DC1 flight check. I don't think it's actually possible to fail that.
Okay.
They rolled a brains of 1. These droids are supposed to have a 12 in brains.
This one is just a little defective. It's fine.
I mean, roll anyway, because you could get a critical success here.
What is it? Oh, what is it? Flight.
Flight check.
Was that?
Yep.
A 3.
Okay, that's only a standard success. Yeah, you're able to go behind a few consoles. Yeah, you're a couple of rows back now. There are still droids like behind you on the upper floor, but they're so focused on the center that you're almost like invisible to them. At that point, however, you, Mercury, see the front door in front of you open with a fumatic noise. As you finally see some light in the room, and a silhouetted figure walks into the room. As they do, all of the other lights now turn on. And you can now see very clearly you are in a circular room with you on a lower level dais with ring after ring after ring of platforms going up. Every single one of these rings has droids at like every clock position going around, as well as the ones on the ground floor with you. As this person gets closer, it's very clear that they're not a droid. This silhouette is much lankier, and once the lights come on, you are faced with this human male, about 5'4". Well, that's a lie, actually. It's 5'6". They're wearing heels. They are wearing heeled boots, with 2-inch heels on them, with this sort of black combat trousers and a black and gold lab coat. That's been cut at the bottom, so it's slightly more fashionable than just a standard lab coat. They have very gaunt features, very defined chin. I would say chiseled jaw, but it's not really chiseled, is it? It's just a stump jaw. And the most obvious feature is their hair. This sort of jet black hair that comes over the front in curtain bangs with just this center bit in the middle. Their eyes are almost covered by it. They don't look particularly happy to see you. As they're walking by, you notice that behind them are 2 more droids. These droids are bigger than the other droids, and even without doing a brain check on them, these are significantly more armed than the standard droid. This male speaks out to you, Mercury. Well. I didn't think someone would be as stupid to try and eat a toy. I will be perfectly honest. I did not have a plan for this. Oh, hang on. It looks like OBS has had an issue.
Oh no.
It's done the thing where it's froze everyone again.
No!
Yeah. Interestingly, it's not Roll20 hogging the memory anymore. It's OBS that's trying to hog it.
That's weird, actually.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is
My face is frozen on frowning.
Oh, there we go. No, it's fine. Everyone's back now. What I am going to do, just to see if I can get this memory to drop slightly, is I'm going to temporarily cut. Let's have a look. I'm going to pause the overlay video for a second, just to see if that might release some memory. Because it's the first time I've had a video playing on the overlay over and over and over again.
Okay.
I'm a bit worried this time to give a gig on its own, but thankfully Roll20 is being slightly better than it was before. Everyone just wants to move for me? Yeah, okay, that's fine. You are moving. Some of you are really good at not moving. Anyway, who was I? Yes, I didn't think someone would be as stupid as to, well, eat a toy. What exactly is your name?
Mercury kind of like pulls herself together and
Hmm.
kind of like slaps her face, like a little tendril of goo come off it. It's like, what? I should just tell you my name so you can like go and like do evil supervillain things to everyone I know and love? Nah,
I-
not happening. That's not how it works.
That's fine. I don't need your name to do what I need to do. I was just trying to be polite.
I'm sorry, you skipped the polite part when you bombed a whole like town and then like did the weird tractor beam thingy. We've gone past that. We're now very acquainted. We're clearly not friends here, right?
I assume you know who I am. Doctor.
Yeah. Blank stare.
You sort of there to try and goad you, like try and lead you, like Doctor.
Frank. No,
And
Gerald.
uh,
Am I close?
it's Doctor Phobos, okay?
No, never heard of you.
And when you say that, you just see his face just go. It's like, what do you mean he's not heard of me? Well, no, they've heard of me. What? That can't be right. Can't be right. Everyone's heard of me. No matter. It's fine. I can still do this. Hand over the toy. I'd
If
rather.
I hand it over,
Mm-hmm.
what are you gonna do with it?
I have a toy collection. That's my prize toy.
Press X to doubt. Mercury says this out loud.
Look, I'm giving you the opportunity to hand over the toy peacefully. I can always go to extraction.
Mercury glares at this dude, then he glares at like the whole army of droids around. How about, well, you have to give me some time to like get comfortable. It's not exactly easy to pull things out of myself. That's not really how it works, right?
You sort of see that they look a bit puzzled for a second, and then turn to, like, one of the other the bodyguard droids is like, is that true? Do they have to get ready to do this? Is it an impulse thing? And you sort of see that the droid goes, I don't know, you're the one that programmed me. Good point. Don't worry, you got this. Okay. Okay, what is it you need exactly to feel comfortable?
So first, I'm gonna need like an actual proper meal. I haven't eaten in so long, and I feel like I'm gonna start turning to like calcium. You know, that's the thing that happens if I don't eat for too long. I start to like calcify. Second, a really comfortable bed. I just need to like be able to like release myself and just become like proper goo. You know? Yeah, you understand, right? Give me like at least an hour. It's just maybe a bit more, give or take.
Do we have any food on the ship? I normally just get like burritos ordered and delivered. Okay. We will find, if I give you your food and your rest, will you Give me my toy back.
Sure, sure. I mean, I clearly don't want to. You clearly want to do weird, nefarious things with it, but like, what can I do? You're all scary and have this army over here. I'm not gonna fight you. That's silly.
Well, at least, at least you're that intelligent. Like I said, I just want the toy back. You can go with my collection. And then, I will do something with you that I haven't thought about yet, but I will while I'm getting my toy back. You sort of see that this quietly leans in, and it's like, yeah, can we figure out where daycare centers are? Like, can we like drop them off or something? Anyway, add that to my list of things to do later. Fine, I will take you. We don't really have beds here. It's a droid ship. But I do have my private quarters. I suppose you can use that bed. Just don't get too much goo on the sheets. I do have to use it later.
Get so much goo on the sheets.
Just everywhere.
I'm gonna roll a brains check for Alvin.
Oh,
How smart
Fail,
is he?
fail, fail.
Oh, for crap, that is a 2.
No brains.
He has no brains because he was told 2 people came up and has completely forgotten that there's not a second person standing
nice.
on the platform. Fine, I will get some food arranged, and we will take you to my quarters, and you sort of see that there's a double clap, and several droids come to you, Mercury, to escort you out of the room. You see that Dr. Phobos turns around, looks at one of the droids in the corner of the room. It's like, you find me some food. Don't use the main account. Use the other emergency. Use the emergency chocolate fund. And they sort of turn around and escort you out, Mercury, leaving Swift in this room full of droids who, now that everyone's gone, you kind of notice, well, tell you what, Swift, give me a DC 7 brains check.
That is a 5.
Oof.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll lower the DC to 5, because actually you've been here long enough to figure this out a little bit. Now that the lights are on, now that you've seen the droids leave, you begin to notice that the droids that are all around in circles are actually cardboard cutouts.
I love this guy.
In the darkness, they look intimidating and real enough, but now the lights are on, they don't move. They're gone. There's just nothing. I think one of them just eventually. I think it finally sinks in, and one of them just falls backwards. On its own.
So there are two real droids. The 2 that were flanking him.
There was about 10 real droids, but
Okay.
they've all gone with the Doctor and Mercury. One of them
Okay.
frantically running somewhere else in the complex to go and try and acquire food. and the others all going with the Doctor and Mercury.
Okay. Has Swift heard of Dr. Phobos, or have I no idea who he is?
I think you have no idea who he is.
Okay.
Is he even a doctor? A doctor
Is
of
he-
what?
What?
Demand a serious degree.
Show me your doctorate.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Back to the terminal, I guess. I want to know the layout of the ship, where we're going,
Okay.
any sign of the carrot cake.
Give me another DC5 brains check to try and get through these computers.
7.
7. Awesome. Yeah, you know that you are towards the back of the ship. Being a capital ship, a lot of this ship is storage. This is a converted. This used to be a human carrier that was converted into a droid ship pretty quickly. So there are large parts of this ship that just house droids, or at least it says that they house droids. As for the carrot cake, you can pick up a signal that matches the carrot cake behind one of the droid ships in the flotilla. You can also, since you're looking at it, notice that there is an outbound, so you can see all the communication requests and packets coming in and out of the ship. You notice that there's an outbound request as someone is opening up Space Eats and like browsing to try and find something to order that delivers this far out. And like every single, Artemis is quite a way out, so a lot of the places like no couriers nearby, no couriers nearby,
Yes,
no couriers
yes.
nearby.
How high a brains check would it be to patch the person looking for Space Eats into the carrot cake?
I'd say on a DC 7 you could do it. So I'd say on your,
Okay.
I'd say you can carry your check over. It's fine. Yeah, you can like route you very quickly press a few buttons and like make a new eatery called Carrot Cake. And just like remote install Space Eats Courier on Guy. Like Guy just sort of all of a sudden Guy's got like a normal, like his normal Mr. House-esque image, and all of a sudden his image just changes and there's just like Space Eats cap on and an apron. Because after all, you installed the chip on him, so you kind of know how to manipulate it a little bit. But yeah, back on the carrot cake, yeah, you notice that Guy has been given a new job.
I was like, Guy, what are you doing?
Apparently, I'm cooking some food. And you notice that
Why?
you notice like the bit of the wall opens up again, and a penguin bot holding a spatula walks out and like starts waddling towards the crew quarters.
Why are you? What?
You notice that one on the terminal next to Guy, an order starts coming in. And it just reads, what was it? 2 times cheeseburgers, 3 large fries, 1 super mega tower burger with extra cheese. And like there's this big order just comes through. And I think.
Yeah, can I figure out what's going on?
Yeah, can I have left a little Easter egg as sort of like the tagline of the carrot cake is
I
like
think
swift
the way
delivery or something?
I think, yeah. So there's 2 hints I think you make to think that something's wrong here. First of all, the order comes in asking for a chocolate milkshake, but then a denied request comes in saying that the chocolate shake machine, that the milk machine's no longer working. at the moment, so you can't have a milkshake. And then, rather than saying for expedited delivery, it says for swift delivery.
Right.
And the
Okay, so I
location,
have...
the location points directly to the capital ship's hangar. And on the delivery note, it just says, huge flotilla through main capital ship hangar, land, do not worry about guns.
Great. Like
truck.
we looked. It's like, you know, our last episode we talked about like having bakery delivery.
Yeah.
This
did.
is great. We
We
could just-
did.
yeah. So Summer looks at this and is like, "We get to deliver food. We can't get right on the ship." It's like, toolbox. Just shouts over the midway. We're gonna deliver food to the ship. You're like on this thing in the medway, like.
It's like, whoa.
Yay! I was like, Guy, do you have like other outfits on board?
Outfits? In what way?
Yeah. Well, so that somehow we look a little bit more like food delivery people.
I mean, we're couriers. Couriers don't wear uniform.
I just asking if you've got other clothes on
I mean,
board.
I guess I have some aprons in a drawer somewhere, maybe. I haven't had chance to
We
take
can
full
do that.
inventory of this. As you go past the crew quarters, you can just see 2 penguin bots, like, trying to flip burgers, and, like, trying to cook.
Well, apparently we have food on board.
Oh, yeah, there's food on board. There's also a food synthesizer. But Guy hasn't thought to use a synthesizer. They're trying to actually cook it.
Okay.
So you can just sort of see like it's half vat of like cooking oil, and they're just trying to pour it into a fryer. Getting probably more oil on the ground and the counter than actually in the fryer.
Yeah. Also, I'm wondering, did we, when we were out,
Mhm.
like, and we were getting attacked, did we see the bad guy, or like, have we
No.
not seen him?
You've
So
not
we
seen
can
him.
assume that maybe he hasn't seen us as
No.
well.
No.
Okay, that's good. That's good news. Right.
I mean, I was
yeah.
thinking of
go
thinking
ahead.
of just shape shifting into one of his droids.
Oh, that's smart.
That's smart. That's
Um,
really smart.
So
Yeah.
we've
like,
had time
yeah,
on the
so-
med bay, so Toolbox can go back to having brains.
Yay!
Didn't you have another stat as well that you?
They took.
Yeah.
Was it double brains damage or was it?
I think I lowered my grit.
Okay, well you can put your grit back up as well. I'm not going to make you lose stats for too long. That's just not fun. So yes, you want to find some aprons? You find a couple of aprons.
Yeah, just something to deliver the food in. Just make it
Yep.
seem like somewhat plausible. Like
Um,
obviously we're not. And it's like if Summer finds a box, we'll try and like grab like a Sharpie or whatever and like start like writing like some sort of
See,
like carrot
Guys,
cake delivery or whatever on
Guys
it.
had the same thought as you, and as you were doing that, one of the penguin bots is there trying to. But penguin bots can't grab Sharpies properly, so it's just this really like etched onto stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you can like easily put together some fake containers for all this food.
Right.
Guy presents the rest of the food to you. It's
Great.
not exactly. It's
It's fine.
it's edible. It's
yeah.
it's edible. It's not pleasant, but it's edible. You're pretty sure some of the
Okay.
chips aren't like some of the fries aren't cooked properly. And you really wouldn't want to risk having that tower burger. You're pretty sure some of that meat is rare too.
Yeah, I guess like Summer would just to be sure to use the what is it, the food
Yeah, food
thing
synthesizer.
to have some. Yeah, it's like just like put that in the box as well, as sort of a bonus, I guess.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
so-
roll brains for Guy a second. Guy totally notices you using the food synthesizer, and you just see all of the penguin bots like try and like fold their arms like that.
Wow.
To like taking the
Like-
food off the synthesizer, and you're pretty
So, like,
sure
just
you can just hear
Well,
just tutting noises.
so we're just like, well, practice makes perfect. So maybe while we're gone, you can practice, and then when we get back, we'll have food.
Okay. It's clear I didn't cook the meat enough, so engaging incineration protocols, I guess. And you can see that one of the
No.
penguins spots like has a flamethrower come out of the hand and just starts
No,
flaming the
no,
burgers.
Oh my god.
Okay, you know what? Actually, just don't set anything on fire, please, while we're gone. So here what we're gonna do. We're gonna dock there because they've said that we can go and we don't have to worry about the guns. I want you to stay locked in on the ship. So if they do, we're trying to get on board. If they do take off with us on board, you need to follow. That you understand?
Or if you're docked, will you just...
Yeah, if you're docked,
Go
you'll
with
go
it?
with, because you're inside the ship when you dock.
Well, just in any case, if they somehow decide to undock you for whatever reason, if we have been found out or whatever, stay locked in. Okay?
I can do that.
Cool. Right, then I guess looks at toolbox. We're going to dock and deliver food? What are we gonna just how do we get in? Because they're probably gonna expect us to give it off at the hangar, don't they? Well, unless if you shapeshift into one of the droids and you're just like leading me inside.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. I will shapeshift. I'll use an adversity token.
I think
We saw the droids, so
yeah.
I know what they look like, and I can just...
You shapeshift into the droid. Swift, you see the order's been accepted. The order was out for delivery. And you can obviously see the space map appear, and then the courier dot is just like right next to the delivery station. Which, if any human, if any sentient creature was looking at this, would go, that doesn't seem right. But these are droids. Droids don't care. Droids don't care where their food's coming from.
They're like, it's fast food.
Exactly. Ultra fast food.
A swift delivery. So
Yep, swift delivery. You do, I will say.
Can I make it to the docking bay?
Yeah, you can make it to the docking bay. I'm not going to make you roll for that. That's fine. You do have the ability to set a tip from here.
How
transfers
much
money.
is there in the chocolate fund?
It's great.
In the chocolate fund is 4,200 credits.
Okay, there's a 4,000 credit tip coming.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let me add that to my sheet.
Love to hear.
We've got 4,700 now.
Easiest money ever. We should do deliveries all the time.
Yeah, let's just do this.
Let's just con a lonely guy in a carrier more often. Okay, so Swift bolts down swiftly to the docking hangar. Guy sort of like comes out of the view of the back of one of the droid ships and starts to go towards the main ship. The hangars are at the front side of the ship, so it's a bit of a trek for Swift. Meanwhile, Mercury is being escorted up the ship to the ship's upper floors. You are walking with the doctors in front of you. And you notice that they're trying their best to make you look at them and not anything around you. By being really monologue-y and like going on about a triad about what kind of food Mercury likes. The reason why, tell you what, no, let's let's leave this to some element of chart because we like chart. Give me a DC 5 brains check.
That is difficult for me.
That is
Let's go.
difficult.
Oh god.
Brains, right?
Mhm.
5 on the dot.
Okay. So, the reason why he's trying to distract you is because one of the plasma screens you walk by has like a whiteboard app on it, and on it just says "My Evil Plan," and there's like this like scorch boards of like this station pointing at the Nick's black hole, and it firing at it, and then like it turning into gold, and like the space station around it being destroyed. Which, hey, I mean, you've
Well-
already done half the objective for him. I think he notices, like pulls out a remote, clicks a button to change the app to like screensaver mode of just like some sort of like planetscape somewhere. Like, oh no, that's nothing. That's just children. I have children. They sometimes like to role play, and they do these really exotic things because that's why I need the toy, because it actually belongs to one of my children. That's it. Yes.
Right, yeah, of course. You're married? Wow, I didn't see that coming at all. I mean, who's the lucky whoever? Yeah.
Roll me a charm check. Just whatever number you get.
Oh geez, that's a 7.
7. Okay, I will roll a. I mean, he has to explode. He only has a D6 in charm.
Okay, that's good.
No, it's a 5.
Ooh.
He tries to come up with like a lie, but can't like fully construct one. Just like, oh yeah, I married a woman from you know like some backwater place over in like Nick's. That's it. And you know we hit it off for a while, but now we don't really get on, and I have to send my money in alimony every month. So that's why I have a huge droid battle fleet, because you can't turn that into alimony. What am I going to do? Give her a droid ship every month? Can't pay the bills with that, can you?
Mercury just nods. Doesn't feel like this is so incredibly awkward.
Making small talk with the villain.
Well, I hope that things go not terribly with this woman from Nyx, I guess. Yeah. Where did you get this? Like, where did you find out about this toy for your kids, actually? Like, why this one?
Give me another charm check.
Let's go. I believe in myself. I should not have believed in myself. I
No.
got a 4.
4. Oh, it's fine because he rolled a 1.
Yeah, no.
I mean, he can't do this. He can't lie. He's a terrible liar.
I love that.
This man shouldn't be a villain.
I bought it on Space Bay. That was it. Yeah, it was like a second-hand listing. But then it turned out to be some sort of con, because like the drop-off location was in the middle of some asteroid field, and I got there and I could never find it. Yes, that is exactly how the toy got on the asteroid, and not because I accidentally left the airlock open and it got pulled out. And we spent months trying to find it and we couldn't find it, and we even tried blowing up the asteroids and we couldn't even find it when we blew up the asteroids, and then we had to give up and hope the transmitter would turn on when someone touched it. But yes, it was totally a purchase from SpaceBay.
100%. That's wild.
It's a
That's
collector's edition.
wild. Yeah, I can see this is from that story, the El Dorado,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, yes, that station definitely exists. And that's the proof. Like it has to be real, otherwise I couldn't make a toy based on it.
I mean, it is real, totally. Yeah, Mercury's here, finally connecting the dots that, oh wait, this thing's not a thing. This is just
Oh no.
processing across dreams.
Anyway, let's get you upstairs where there's less incriminating things to look at. And like the droid escort you up the upper floors. There's like a loft on the uppermost level with a nice like huge bay window view of, well, nothingness. It's just black space with a few stars here, there, everywhere. It's quite a nice loft, actually. A really nice double bed, a couple of nice desks, a huge TV. It's kept quite immaculate. Everything has its place. Everything's been lined up perfectly. Like even the pencils on the desk are all in a perfect row. And it's like, okay, here we are. There's the bed. Please sleep on the bed. Don't get too. Hang on one moment. You see they like open a wardrobe, pull out like almost like a synthetic tarp, and then put that over the covers. It's like right now you can lie on the bed. It's really expensive silk. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just really expensive. And I spent a lot of money on it. I'm still paying it off. I don't want to get it messed up.
Paying off.
I'll pretend not to be offended. Yeah.
And I hope you understand.
Mercury kind of just dives onto the bed. Intentionally tries to make a splash. Actually, I can make a splash because one of my improvements is gross. I can just immediately just.
Yeah, you make a splash everywhere. You just see like the dots like wipes a bit of goo off the side of his face, and it's like, ugh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
You relax. You relax. I need to go and check up on the food for you. Okay?
Okay.
You sort of see that, like, he turns, like, begins to, begins, like, with a bit of a, like, quick walk. And then just as he, like, leaves the loft door, you can suddenly hear that break into a run. And that is where we're going to leave it for the moment to take our break. Go take tablets if you need to. Go refill up any drinks. Go to the toilet. Relax. get comfortable, and we will be back in about 10 minutes with probably more complete and utter chaos. So we will see you then. Bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. The speed of Ada Mori there, just whooshing back here. I'm so afraid you'd overshoot it and go the other way off the screen. Slingshot mode. Right, so. Space Eats truck Carrot Cake is pulling into the main dock. Coming in through the force field, this huge flat hangar. You can see loads of droid fighters that's all on different pads. There's one reserved for you, flashing with green lights. Guy sort of like effortlessly glides you in. Guy's got a slightly itchy trigger finger. You can see the turrets just moving on their own slightly. But Guy doesn't do anything, you're fine. You touch down.
Is there anybody...
Mhm.
Are there any real droids here, or is it just...
Oh no, these are all real droids. These are all very, very real droids. There's about 20 here, but this docking bay or hangar is massive. There's a 5x5 grid of ships able to land on it. So even though there's 20 droids, actually it's quite sparse. The majority, however, are focused on the Carrot Cake. But you do see, Swift, that there is someone else here who is not a droid. There is, I don't know how much most of you would have studied them, but there is a Mystarian here.
What is that again?
Which one's Mystarian?
Avian, flightless humanoids, dark-skinned, with red feathers, red plumed feathers across their body. They stand at 6'2", normal, but they too are wearing heels and are actually 6'4".
Nice.
They are standing almost at the edge of the docking bay, looking to greet the food delivery people. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to channel my inner Inez when Inez does Dommy Mummy. Just like, it's like, get that energy. It's like, how do I get that energy? Anyway.
Message Inez real quick.
How do you do it?
So I would like to try, if I can, to sneak onto the Carrot Cake sort of as it's landing before anybody gets off.
Okay, so I'll need a flight.
So I can pretend that I arrived with the delivery.
Okay. DC 7 flight check.
I will spend one adversity token to get myself to 7. The
Okay.
one I got for failing before.
You are able to just, it's like using the cover of the ramp coming down, are just able to get behind it and then swoop around. So by the time that Toolbox and Summer get to the bottom, you are also there.
To be fair, you see Summer, you see another droid walking off.
Oh yes,
Not
because
just
you.
Summer doesn't see
I was
the
gonna
mom.
say. Oh, that makes things more awkward. This 6'4" Starion looks at you three. First of all, looks immediately puzzled as to how one of their droids was on the ship, the delivery ship.
Fine. I think Summer might maybe you see the confusion and just step forward to be like, we've got the food. Also, is this yours? We found it along the way.
Can I tell this is toolbox?
I feel like
I
Summer
think
looks
you
sort of.
can roll to maybe if you
Oh,
have
what do I
reason to
have to- oh,
believe.
Jesus.
Hold on.
I think I have reason to believe
believe.
this is toolbox.
I mean, like, yeah. So Summer
Yeah.
doesn't seem alarmed by the droid at all. So like,
Hmm.
If you have reason to think you might not be who you say you are, they may take a planned action to roll, I think,
Okay.
your brains against my charm.
Okay. What's your charm? Can I just take my flat brains?
A D4.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
So if I take my flat brains of 7, that'll beat it.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I'm going to say the Mustarian's also going to be suspect that this isn't who you say they are and try and.
Oh no.
They rolled a 9
Oh,
on
Is
their
no.
brains
that
check.
against mine? Is that also against what I'm? Does what I'm saying help at all?
Also, you can add 2.
Okay. Okay.
No.
I rolled a 1.
Ooh.
Oh no.
The worst possible.
Yeah. Ooh, bad dice there. I
I don't have
know.
enough tokens.
I know you're not one of ours. I don't know why you even tried that. Give me the food. Just
Summer
hand
looks
it.
like. Is that not one of?
Then
Is that not?
don't pull the crap on me.
No, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Like this way.
I-
Okay. Whatever.
Just food. Come on. Just hand it over.
Well, we would like to go inside with the person who ordered because something went wrong with the payment.
And-
So we need someone to pay. We need to verify the payment is sort of stuck. We need someone to verify.
Give me a charm check against her brains. Ooh.
You got this.
She
Wait,
rolled a
I,
12 on the brains.
I also did a 12 on charm, but it means I explode. So so that's an
Nice.
18.
18. She looks confused. This woman.
I'm not giving you food until we make sure the payment is fine.
And
I just need to speak to whoever.
Why don't you come on board, and you can do payment on board, and then we'll take the food.
Or we can go inside and because did you order it specifically?
no, I did. Why would I order this junk? No,
I
it's
don't know. So can we talk to whoever did?
okay. Which one of you droids ordered the food?
But you
and-
don't want me to talk to a
I
droid? Is there
did.
no other?
Yeah. Let me roll intelligent. Let me roll brains for the droids for a moment. Oh, these things are so fucking stupid. As soon as you say I did, the one next to this woman goes, "No, I did." Then one on the other side went, "No, I did." And you just watch this avian woman get increasingly angry to the point that she pulls out a blaster pistol and just blasts the head of the one next to her.
Maybe I shouldn't. I dropped the disguise. I dropped the disguise.
And then they
So it's
all
like, okay.
very quickly shut up.
Like, okay, no need to get violent over some food. Can we just go inside and talk to? Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll deliver the food to whoever needed it because it looks like there's mostly
fine.
droids
Do
that
you
don't
know
eat
what?
it. So, and then I
Fine.
can.
Fine. As she says fine, she kind of like half roundhouse kicks the body of this droid away. Just
Oh,
up the ramp. Just
Oh,
get up there.
Okay, don't.
They're up there.
Okay, and just goes like, "You're in a very bad mood," and just walks in with the box. Just goes like into the ship.
It's like, wow, you
looks over the
never
shoulder at the others.
could have guessed. As you three walk away, you just hear, as you got the ramp going to the ship proper, you just hear another blaster fire. As another droid gets
Poor droid.
wrecked.
Oh god.
Toolbox's
Yeah.
now sub goal is to free the droid.
Yes.
My people.
Yeah, so Summer will just go in, and I guess like once we're inside, like, are there like any other droids or any? Or are we just alone for a bit in the?
You've got
It's like-
you're in a corridor alone for the moment.
Okay, so Summer looks us through. Where do we go?
So I've got the V2 working. So
Okay.
sort of maybe if you wanted, I could just sort of threaten to turn the entire station to gold if they don't let us off with Mercury.
We should get to Mercury first.
Yeah.
Is this food for her? Okay.
Can be.
Where is she?
She. Bed. Hold. She's in the bed of Dr. Phobos. It's not what it sounds like.
Oh, wait, who's Dr. Phobos? Who is that?
No.
She works fast.
I'm not.
Wait, who is this doctor? Is that?
She said she needed to relax and become goo or something.
Okay.
Do either of us know who Dr. Phobos is?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Give me a DC 8 brains check each.
My DC.
8, exactly.
It's on the dot.
4. I have no
4.
clue.
You have no clue. Toolbox, a quick reference, like, through your memory bank, and then, like, because you can still ping to Guy remotely. So, like, you can use Guy to, like, very quickly spoogle, like, their name. There is reference to a Dr. Phobos who used to be wanted in the Nick system for a list of really petty crimes that got from like were really petty that got worse and worse and worse. Like it started off with like stealing a few things, then destroying a ship, and then destroying a space station.
Oh no, we're gonna become him. We're on the same path. We're looking at our future.
I know. Okay. Right. So Mercury's in the bedroom. Where is this bedroom?
You've seen the map. You know where it
Yes.
is.
Yeah, I've seen the map. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it, and I'll just just knock.
Well,
Delivery!
as you're going up the stairs, you start to hear footsteps running towards you. As we see the aforementioned Dr. Phobos running down the corridor. I'm going to roll a brains check for our doctor. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. He's gone down the stairs and he's running back towards the tractor beam. Realizes he's made a mistake, turns back around to run back towards the hangar. But by that point, you've already gone up the stairs around the corner. So you just hear footsteps running towards the hangar.
Yeah, so I guess we'd wait until the footsteps go away, and then just sort of knock on them. We're like, food delivery.
You probably in fact, yeah, Mercury slowly opens. Is the door unlocked?
Yeah, the door's unlocked. You're not locked in.
Yeah. Mercury
let's just
slowly
leave.
opens. He slowly opens the door. She actually looks surprisingly less chipper than usual, as she's been stewing here for a while, thinking this is all my fault. I'm gonna got everyone in here. That's all my fault.
Summer's absolutely gonna be give it. I told you so later.
When she sees everyone else, sees Summer, Toolbox, Swift, immediately gives Summer a hug. It's like, you came!
Of course course we came.
I'm sorry. I was stupid, and I thought I could come up the thing, and I couldn't. And then I got me and Swift. Where's Swift? Oh, there's Swift. Okay.
Hi. You're
We
alone.
got snacks.
We got food.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking book it.
Honestly, the food is not that great. I wouldn't. The guy made it. If
What's
that's
that?
any-
Already stuffing some food into her face.
Oh, you're like, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so we should just go.
Go.
Can we? Wait, I've got a weird suggestion. How big is this box? Mercury, how small can you get?
Sorry?
How big is what?
How big is the box and how small can Mercury get?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Um,
smuggling you out in the food delivery box.
Okay, I do not think you could compress Mercury into the size of a food box.
Mercury is
Um,
just like how big are you? Because technically you're just a blob, right?
I am a blob, but I think I'm a bit bigger than her food delivery box.
Fair enough.
It
You
would be
split into multiple boxes
Yeah, can you just split?
because it was a big order. So it's
So,
either a
I
big
do-
box or multiple
We had a
boxes.
I do have to
You had a
ask.
tower burger,
I
so...
do have to ask. Is Mercury going to do as the Doctor ordered and let go of the space station toy?
you will actually have to, because otherwise they will track us as we run away.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, so
Not
you,
if we
you
can
let the
get
toy
to a
out.
gate before they know.
yeah, that's true.
That's true.
um,
What if if we've got the toy, we don't know how to turn it off. We don't know how to destroy it, but do we know how to make it malfunction?
I might have a.
What if
Swift
you
turn
pulls
it
out
to
the
gold?
V2.
Yeah, what if you
Yeah.
Yes!
turn it to gold?
That's perfect. Then I don't have to carry it around, and I'm sure you can find a way to undo it somehow, but it's gonna take him a while, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but if it's gold, it probably won't be traced anymore, right? Because it's gold. You
Yeah.
can't just. So we can just take it with.
Yeah.
Right, Mercury, just get the toy out. I don't know how you
Just
do
turn
it.
Mercury to gold.
Get it out.
give me a second. And she just it phases through like the side of her body and just
Oh,
drops
right,
on
yeah.
the floor.
Okay, Swift, turn it to gold.
okay, roll me a brains check.
No.
No.
Wait,
Oh no!
Wait, well,
What's
I
the
can-
what's the what's it
This
called?
is the higher. The higher you get, the more likely it will be.
wait, one sec. I
Oh,
can
no.
I can do stuff. Hang on.
I can't do anything. I've got no adversity token, so
So if I spend 180, you get a +2.
Okay.
okay. Let's see what I get. I think it was a 14 last time I turned something to gold.
It was much higher than that. You basically almost, if I remember correctly, you almost nat 20'd it.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
get +2.
I've only got a D10.
I believe in you.
You're gonna explode.
Okay, so that's 8
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But plus.
Okay.
+2?
plus
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 two.
plus whatever you're giving me. Plus
Yeah,
2,
plus
so
two.
10.
2, so that's 10.
You hit it. It doesn't turn into gold.
Yeah.
It, instead, it doesn't explode. It just kind of like the laser bounces off it and hits the ceiling.
Oh no.
Does the
However-
ceiling turn
Can
to
we-
gold?
No, the ceiling just gets a little black circle on it with a laser hit. What I will say, however, is after you've done that, and just as you're like, oh, well, that didn't work, you suddenly hear alarms go off
I
all around
Oh.
the ship.
grabbed the toy and put it in the delivery box.
um,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Figure it out on the ship. We'll have more time.
Yeah.
If we run into him, just say it's back in his room that you did it and it's
Yeah.
there waiting
Yeah.
for him.
you
You can chuck into space.
And we just
after
say
death,
that-
I don't
and
know.
we just say that you wanted to get a lift home from us.
Yeah.
Yes.
um,
Perfect. Yeah. Good plan.
Yeah, let's
You're
go.
our new hire. We
Yeah.
hired you right now on the spot.
Oh no. Okay.
So,
If I turned into the droid again, would they have
now
to
no-
roll again?
In-
Because there's less
In
suspicion
theory,
now. Because now I'm
yeah.
inside.
Now you're inside. It
yeah,
makes
in
sense.
theory, if you want to do, if you want to spend a diversity token to try and disguise yourself again,
No, it's gonna be too complicated.
okay.
Okay.
You can hear now footsteps, both android and non-android, heading up the stairs towards the room that you're in.
We're just gonna, I guess.
Run.
Wait, hang on. I can do a thing. One
And the air
I can do another
ducts.
thing. I can, right, so I can, I have the thing called escape artist, which means that I can make a check to find hiding place or escape routes, and I get a +3. Can I do that?
Yeah, give me a brains check. Actually, give me a flight check. Give me a flight check. Was a DC 9.
That is, 15.
50. Oh, easily. Just as Swift mentions, there is an air duct here. You could remove
okay.
the vent cover. It is big enough that you could crawl through.
Nice.
Someone pointed out, someone help me! Just go, just open
I
the air
turn my
duct.
hands into tools to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Full boxes drills through each of the holes. You won't be able to put the cover back on. So
Yeah.
they will know you've used this, but it will get you out of the room.
Okay, we'll just do that. We'll just go really fast into the thing.
Swift will
There
go,
you go.
Swift will
Yep.
go last.
Okay. As you
Okay.
all go in, you can hear the footsteps entering the room. Swift, because you're the last one, you can see 4 heeled boots.
Oh.
It's like, where are they? You can hear the avian woman speak. You hear the doctor go, well, they were here, and like, I can see that. I'm not stupid. Why did you not see them? If they were running towards this room and you came from this room, how is it impossible? How did you not see them? Please, enlighten me. How did you not see these? Why do you order food? Because I wanted the toy. I need the plans.
What a happy meal.
You can't hear anything, but you can almost feel the glare. Then you hear like a clacking of a device, and you hear the avian woman sigh. You hear a button press. The toy starts making a very loud, audible beeping noise.
I can't remember.
Time to go.
And I think Swift, that's the point where you start to like move deeper down. Behind you, you just see this face of this alien woman appear in the.
Take a shot.
She's going to take a shot as well.
Oh no!
Just gonna poop.
So you're going against her flight. So you're fighting against her flight. You need to
Okay,
beat
my
an
turn.
11.
Okay, come on.
Not
come on.
impossible. I got a D12 plus 2.
I believe in you.
Come on.
8.
Yeah, you
Oh.
don't hit her. She's now going to fire back.
Yeah.
So it's her fight against your flight now. So if you want to roll your
Yeah.
flight, and I'll tell you what you're going to beat.
17.
Yeah, she can't beat that. She shoots too wide. It hits the edge of the duct.
Wow, you both suck.
Yep. You
And I'm round the corner.
Yeah,
We're
round
fucking
the corner,
off.
off you go. As you do that, you can hear the thudding of metal, and then the boom, 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 and it sounds like he is getting in and moving with you.
Guys,
I
I
need.
think we're gonna have to take the toy.
Yeah, do we just?
We don't want them to have it.
No, we don't.
I mean, I was all for ditching the toy, and now I'm not so sure anymore. What if we just, when we get to the hangar, we just throw it in space or something? I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
that's a good plan. That's a good plan.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but
I mean, we
can
could
try.
just leave it in the air duct behind us.
They will
Yeah.
find it very quickly.
We throw it into space, they'll find it too.
Yeah, but like less quickly. Space is big.
well, no, it's like this conversation as like someone's like pushing.
Wait,
me
hold
forward,
on, hold
kind
on.
of
Too
crawling.
long, too long, too long.
Mm.
Could you make a fake?
Mm. Could I like
You-
could I don't know the extent of my android abilities. Could I like detach my hand and shapeshift just my hand into
So
look like the toy?
you probably could make a replica. What you
Just not
couldn't
gonna
do is
do it.
replicate the beeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the issue you've got here.
Surely we've got to have
do
something
it
that
with
can
my
beep
mouth.
that we can stick in it.
what you notice as she's getting closer, and she is getting closer. She may be 6'4", but she is climbing through this fence
Fit
with
in
speed.
Oh,
As she's getting closer, the beeping is getting past her.
Mm.
Whatever we do, we need to get like out of this vent. I can.
There
bet I
are
can take on a fight.
loads. There are
No.
loads of like air duct covers you can kick open. Different parts of the ship.
I mean, Swift has seen the map, right? Do you?
Yeah, I can be directing them. Can I
Yeah.
come up with some sort of
Where
clever
would you?
route to mostly cardboard droids?
Looks at cardboard droids. You kick open a cover that drops down. It's about a 6-foot drop down into a storage facility where it looks like there are loads of droids on racks, but actually they're cardboard droids. She is. Let me give a flight check for her.
Can I
Mhm.
do? Because I'm just looking. I forgot I
It's
have
okay.
a backpack with shit in it. I have a music player.
Yep.
Can I like put that on blast? Leave it in the vent so you cannot hear the beeping
do it.
anymore.
Okay, you can do that.
Yeah, so like Sever's like rivals start pocket and pulls out a music player. I'm like, I don't want to leave it behind, but okay. And just picks the same song as before. Excellent.
Just a crazy frog. Okay.
It puts out like full
Oh,
like
These guys are
volume.
good.
Yeah.
It's like okay,
We
everyone.
can put the vent
Yeah.
cover back on this time.
It puts out full volume and like I reckon it echoes right through the whole fucking thing. So
Oh, it does.
leaves it there
Um,
as they crawl out. Like leaves it there.
Okay.
So hopefully they cannot hear it.
Okay. They are almost on your tail when you get out. So she knows where you've got out, but the music reverberates to such a level, and avians have quite, like Starries have quite sensitive hearing. So it's almost like act like, and I imagine, I mean, Crazy Frog annoyed a lot of us. I imagine to someone with hypersensitive hearing, that ring-a-ding-ding is going to really wind someone up. So they are temporarily stunned, which gives you time to run further away.
Okay, let's just make a run for it. Just run
Yeah.
to the fucking hangar.
Yeah, the
And
beeping
then-
on the device is getting a little. You can like hear it slow down. It's still
Yeah.
loud, but it's starting to slow down as you run away.
I think we'll just book it
Yeah.
back to the hangar,
Okay.
and just straight, okay, like, look at Tubus, can you let Guy know that we're coming and that we need to get out of here really fast to ready the FTL?
Guy incoming.
Um,
We must leave. Prepare to leave.
how you hear Guy come back and say, "How aggressive do you want me to leave?"
Oh god.
Maximum aggressive.
Yeah.
Stealthily aggressive.
I'm gonna roll a brains check for Guy, because stealthily aggressive are two contradictory terms.
Oh no.
No, he's D8.
You suddenly hear. Well, the first thing you feel is the ship vibrate and shake, and then you can hear explosions coming from the hangar.
I don't think he understood.
No. We're just go. Let's run, and just we just run
As
over
you
there.
get closer and closer to the hangar, you can hear laser fire.
No, he's
As you
he's-
come through the doors, yeah, Toolbox has got it right. The two main turrets are turning around and shooting everything.
Nice.
Like all the droid fighters, one by one, he's just taking shots at. And because they're not being used, they're not shielded, there's nothing protecting them. So he's just cutting through them like mincemeat. And these droids are looking really confused. Because they're looking
Yeah,
like
we're
there's no like life signs on this ship. How is it doing this? And at that point, the other side of the like your hangar bay, you can see Dr. Phobos and his two bodyguards, bodyguard droids. It's like, why is your who has who puts guns on a food delivery ship?
He's
Yeah.
And where's my toy?
We
back
just-
in the room.
It's not. I'm not falling for that one again.
Did you check under the bed?
Like that's the first
could've
place you should be
fallen.
checking. Come
Who's
on.
carrying the box? I need you to make me a flight check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Of what?
I will tell you. Ooh.
Oh, that's
Oh.
not good.
17.
Yo, you can't hit that.
What do I need? Because if it's an escape thing, I can add something. So what am I doing? What am I rolling for? That's what I need.
You're
to
not
know.
rolling to escape.
Okay.
Going to
So also
avoid
looking at my
being
other things,
shot.
I
I'm
get,
assuming.
yeah, I'm getting some other things from other things, so I kind of need to know when rolling.
You're
Let me see, 'cause-
you're rolling to dodge.
Ooh.
Dodge. Okay. Well, that's then a 12, so I don't have enough adversity tokens to get to a 15.
As you're like talking backwards and forwards, you know, who puts guns on a ship, and that gunfire, that laser fire is very loud. What you don't notice is the beeping getting faster. You suddenly see in a blur. I don't think you fully recognize it until after it's happened, but this Mystarian lady slide kicks to the side of you. Doesn't actually hit you, but grabs the food bag and slides all the way to Phobos before swinging around on her hind legs.
So she is the box now.
She
I'm
has the
taking a
box
shot.
now.
Right. Okay. Wait.
Turn that bitch to gold.
I had an idea for something, but also I looked at my yeah, turn it to gold. Do it.
Um,
That would be so funny. Come on. You can get my no wait.
so I actually have a sheet for her. I have to track her adversity tokens. 'Cause
Oh,
Oh,
she's going to spend an adversity token and basically
okay.
insta-dodge your shot.
Is that a thing?
He knew you were going to fire and where you were going to fire.
Okay.
Would
I will tell you this, Mystarians...
I have the rule book open, but I don't know if you would know.
No, I will say that you and the Mystarians have the ability to spend AT to look into the future temporarily.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Summer's like, guy, that person.
I think. Wow, Summer
boy.
waited her out to get blasted.
Yeah.
What's it? Mercury's kind of seen the writing on the wall, and it's like, we aren't going to win with a fist fight. Gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
Swift will get on the ship, but he's gonna keep shooting.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, heck, if you pass any
A fighting
droids, Mercury will
retreat.
try and like, keep things quiet.
On the way onto the ship, can Toolbox grab a downed droid and take it with us
Yeah? You can pick up one of the droids that this Mystarian
that got shot?
got. So a lot of things were about to happen. A lot of very confusing things. So I'm going to narrate chronologically and react accordingly, if you will. Phobos takes the toy from the delivery box with a smile on his face. And is like, finally, I have it. I can finally do what I want to do.
Give it to your children.
He opens, like, you didn't really think about this, but he cracks it in half, revealing a hidden compartment where the drive is that stores a tiny data chip which holds the plans for the station. I can finally do it. Finally. You see that he turns round to the avian woman. Loshi, we did it. It took us months, but we did it. Loshi takes a couple of pot shots at the ship. Not.
Can I fire back but shoot at Phobos?
Well, here's the thing.
I'm guessing he's less good at dodging.
I feel like
No.
she's gonna. I feel like she's gonna beat you to it. I have a feeling.
I think Anna may have clocked onto this.
I have a feeling. I have a
she-
feeling what's gonna happen.
He's going to look at Phobos and go, no, you didn't do it. It wasn't you that did it. It was me that did it. I am the reason all of this works, not you. I only stayed around because you paid me stupid sums of money, and now the bank account is dry. I have nothing left. So I think I'll take my payment in plans, thank you very much. She shoots Phobos with her gun.
Oh.
No.
Hits up the plan.
No.
Who can tell his kids?
Picks up the plans and picks up a wristwatch of Phobos and puts it on her. You see all of the droids for a moment turn off and then turn on. Now, Phobos was really bad when it came to programming these things. And you see that she's pressing on a watch. Like, he didn't even bother upgrading their firmware. These things are much stronger. They just, he just didn't have them on properly. Press them and you see all of the droids, their arms come out longer with more weapons on them, more armor, and they start to get shielding on them. You understand I can't let you leave. I'm about to take over the universe. I can't have you survive and tell anyone.
I mean, if you're gonna take over the universe, then we're
We're
part
just-
of the universe, so you could just
we're
let us
just
go for
teenagers.
now, and eventually.
We're just teenagers. We're just trying it.
At this point, I think
Or-
you've all got onto the top of the landing ramp. So you're now inside the ship.
Okay, we're in inside our ship.
Can I?
Or the first.
I guess
No, go on,
Summer
go on, go on.
will. Yeah, so now
Okay,
you.
uh,
Yeah, okay, you go first.
For
No,
the
I
first.
said I'll go last. You
Wait, who's going first?
You are. Go.
For the first time, perhaps ever, you see Mercury actually look like angry. Like she can't like shape shift the same way that Toolbox does, but she changes her shape just enough that her fists look like hammers as she's glaring at Loshi. Like, you didn't have to kill him.
Oh, he's not dead. Not yet. He's nearly dead. I have other plans for him first.
Well, in that case, maybe we're a little overhead right now, but we're gonna stop you. I've seen what that thing can do, and I don't trust anyone like you to have it.
She's gonna,
Tired of running away.
she is going to.
No, we should run away.
She's gonna spend.
Can I?
Go on.
Can I reckon that this happening? Summer, like, I think as Mercury starts speaking, runs inside,
Yep.
goes to Guy, and I mean, Guy, like, just to like at the control panel.
Mhm.
Guy, I need you to do something.
Sure,
Remember-
go ahead. What is
So,
it you'd
is
like?
it- I don't like your tone. That's what I like. First, could you? So you know how you at the station you like got into the station and you fucked everything up?
Yes.
Can you do that with the ship? Can you do that with their ship? And can you do that to their hard drive that they have? Is that something you can do? Also, on this, whatever way order you want to do it, also make sure you somehow get like locked in on this ship or find a way to recognize this ship across space as long as I mean, I know they might jump gates, but that doesn't matter. And also do whatever you can do to find whatever you can find on this person. But whatever order works first.
Fudge cake. Fudge cake. That's all I'm gonna say. Fudge cake.
Oh no.
I hate dice. You are naughty. Guy does exactly what he did at the station. Uploads himself into the ship's computers and begins causing all kinds of havoc with the systems. Airlocks across the entire place are opening and closing on their own. Gravity turns off, so everyone just starts floating. He starts sending orders to the other droid ships, and they start crashing into each other or start veering out of control. Oh, but that's not my best bit. I do apologize, Carrot Cake. I am about to do something very stupid. I recommend you strap in and get ready to leave when I upload myself back in. And you sort of see that Loshi's looking around, really confused, going, that's not our computer. You see...
Nuts!
Everyone
Let us
get back
introduce you
inside!
to our babysitter.
Babysitter.
Yeah!
You see him open up every single ship's comms channel, all dialing the same number with the same information. It is a message to Nick's Fleet Command stating, "Here's the Titanic."
Oh no!
On every single ship. Within the minute, the ships that were chasing you before almost instantly jump out of FTL. Guy orders every droid ship to open fire.
Legend.
This is the greatest thing.
You can see
I didn't think it would
Lochi
work.
looking really confused. First of all, what is the Nyx fleet doing here? This is Sector Zagreus. It should be Zagreus' response. Which, FYI, has already popped onto this battle and are on their way too. But at the moment, she's very confused as to why her precious ship is getting very quickly blown to pieces. This carrier is a carrier. It's not a battleship. It's not designed to go toe-to-toe with other big vessels. It's supposed to stay back and lob fighters, which it would do if Guy hadn't gone around and blown most of them to smithereens. You see Guy upload himself back into the ship, and it's like, right, that's our cue to go.
Summer's like, everyone get inside, and I was like, Guy, you were amazing. Thank you so much.
Proud to serve. Now let's get the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
Could not agree more.
I will say, Summer will, like, I guess, ask the ship about getting ready to leave, like, lean out into the ship, like, thanks for the tip!
I think she pulls out her communicator, looks at the ordering app, and it's like, fuck, report.
We already moved to another account.
You've already like gone, like you blast out of this hangar.
As we leave,
Mhm.
I'd like to try and do two things. Although, yeah, I'd like to shoot the ship with the gold laser
Mhm.
as we're leaving it,
Yep.
Of course.
and if possible, the gravity's off.
Yep.
Could I grab Dr. Phobos as he's floating around?
That would be funny.
That is going to be very tricky. Give me a DC 15 flight check.
Flight check.
Yep, I'm
That's
going
to
to
grab
warn you.
Phobos.
Yep, grab Phobos. I'm going to warn you, failing this will have consequences. I am not
Oh,
fucking
boy.
around with this.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh boy. Is it worth it?
I vote leave him. Leave him. We're just
can
getting out of
change him.
here.
We can change
change
it.
Alright. What do you like, your chance?
I mean, I've got 2 adversity tokens, and I've got a D20. Well, so what exactly am I doing here? Because I've got flight checks in a spaceship are made at +2.
Yep.
You're in, yeah,
Is this that kind of thing?
I'll say it is,
Okay.
yeah. I'll say you can take your spaceship +2.
Okay.
Okay. I've got an alright, almost
Okay,
50-50
okay,
chance of
okay.
making this without assistance.
Come on.
Got this.
Oh no.
That's not good.
So that's 8, which I can get to 10?
Then plus your adversity tokens? That's still 12.
No, that's with adversity tokens, I can get it to 10.
Oh.
6 on the dice, +2
What
to
do we
8.
need to get to again?
15.
15.
I have
Can-
2 I can give you.
And
Same here.
I have the hang on, I need to read. This is a really long thing. Yeah, I have the pep talk. So
Isn't
All
it
of
for,
us dead.
yeah, isn't it for the pep talk, you have to spend some AT, but then for every 18 days spend, it's worth +2.
No, I read that wrong the last time.
Okay.
It's I spend AT.
Yep.
And then they get a +2. No, wait, sorry, hang on.
Okay.
I'm reading the wrong one. One sec.
It's okay.
I'm reading the wrong. These things are really long, and like there's one line, so I have to press like the button, the arrow button, to have it go. Hang on. They get +2 per. Yeah, so I spend AT, and he gets a +2. So
Okay.
you get a +2, and then.
So I get a +2 to 12.
But then I
3
have
more
2
somewhere.
and Dee Dee has 2, so we can get you to 16.
16. Okay, that's a good success, right?
Team
That's a
effort,
basic
all of us gotta
success.
say.
Team
That is a
effort.
basic
basic-
success.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we all try and
Yeah,
grab
yeah,
it.
we're
That
all
might be- yeah, we're all
just-
like
Yeah. One limb each and we hoy him in.
yeah.
I was just there like, do I be the real dick and say actually it's not a planned action, it's a snap decision, but I'm not gonna be that person.
We do a little
Yeah.
chain. We're all holding hands.
Right.
Yeah, I think-
Yeah.
I think Swift does the insane thing of opening the window again. And like
Yeah, I just open the window, jump out, grab him. I'm nowhere near the
grabs
ship.
you.
And we
And
all
then
just
someone
like
goes insane.
grab.
And
pulls you in.
Yes.
we just roll pull you in.
Just a
Yeah.
trail of grub.
I like to imagine at the end of the line is a penguin bot holding on to someone's waist.
Yeah.
You've got. Oh no! That's what happens. I mean, don't get me- you're so far away. The only way to do it is a line of penguin bots. So you've got Guy holding on with penguin bots, then going onto Tall Box, and goes on to Mercury, that then goes on to Summer, then goes on to Swift,
Yeah.
and you've just got a very
just goes up to
you have a very confused looking Loshi, just wondering what the heck's going on. You pull Phobos in, close the window, shoot out of the hangar. I need to roll a range check for the Stellar Core command
no.
ship. Is the CEO going to be able to recognize the repainted?
No.
No. It's
No.
not gonna even
No.
Of course he isn't. That's a 3. Of course he's able to notice it. He spun.
One day
he
the dice
blew.
will betray us.
He blew one, several million, maybe a billion credits on this, and can't recognize it's been repainted.
Different panels are used as well, so that's probably it. Competitor.
He wasn't there when it was actually being built. He just gave us the money for it.
Yes.
Yeah, you fly out through the side entrance. Because you are the carrot cake and not a wanted ship, the ships do not fire at you. In fact, how responsive is the fleet right now? It's fighting. Okay. In fact, they clash you with a civilian ship, so you actually get a couple of fighters escorting you, trying to get you out of the area. So anytime Loshi is going to order the carrier to fire at you, but these fighters are going to give you an advantage.
Nice.
These are turbo blasters. These are designed to hurt and smash ships to pieces.
Oh shit! Should I get in the pilot seat, guys?
Yes,
you go,
yeah,
you
please.
go.
Okay.
So
And Summer will
you-
also will get in as well, but oh no, actually we'll first take the doctor. And I guess just sort of strap him
Cool.
somewhere in like a side seat.
I think someone ought to take him to the med bay.
Yeah, but first we're gonna strap
Strap
him
in for now. We'll do
Yeah,
something
and then
for
we'll
now.
figure it out later. It's fine.
Okay.
And then we all get in the seat. Mercury, sit
The-
down.
The turbo blasters, you need to beat a DC 29.
Oh
Uh,
no!
You can get so.
We got one more go at shields, right? If we need it.
Yes, you have one more go at the shields. This is what you get to roll. Your D20 for flight. Guy's D20
Yeah.
for flight. You may also add a D12 for the fighters escorting you.
Okay, cool. And I've got a +2.
Yeah, and you've got a plus
Like
2.
that's gonna make a big difference.
Yeah, you've got to go for the 29.
Oh. What is math?
It-
36.
What is it?
36?
36. Yeah.
36?
Yeah.
36.
Nice.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
We reflect the laser back at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, those big turrets are basically ginormous turbo lasers. They are designed to knock out any ship trying to board them. The fighters.
Actually, you know what?
Hmm.
If I could describe, I think the
Go on.
most ideal outcome for us, and what Swift would maybe be gunning for a little bit. Swift is actually flying deliberately badly right in the way of the lasers. So our two fighter escorts have to sort of sacrifice themselves to save us. And we actually managed to get away and lose them.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Smart.
I am going to say, where would you like to go?
Oh yeah, shoot.
Far
A
away
gate.
from here as possible.
Okay, we're talking gates, are we? Right, so,
I think
Yeah.
so.
gates. You have 2 destinations from Sector Zagreus you can go. Well, 3, technically. You could backtrack to Nyx.
Check up on the station.
You can go to Atlantis from here, or you could go to Festus.
I haven't
Leaning
done
toward
that one yet.
Atlantis.
Yeah, we can go to as well.
Okay.
Okay. You hit the FTL drive, blast off into space, leaving the huge battle behind. No idea how it ends.
We just leave chaos everywhere we go.
Just-
Oh, no, where's this trouble?
What's the kill count now?
No.
What have we done? What have we done?
I'm so
Um,
sorry, Hedge.
You saved Dr. Phobos, though.
I mean, you saved Phobos, which is
Kind of.
When you started swearing, I wasn't sure if you were swearing because it was a good roll, which was bad for you, or if you were swearing because you wanted us to succeed.
no. It was
And then you...
the roll was literally me going, "Oh, go on, I'll roll." The dice can't hate me that much. Like, no, they do. They want this to happen.
They explode
Okay.
again.
The dice haven't been.
They exploded. This was what happened. Anytime Guy
Guy
tries
is
to
on
get into a station, he seems to explode.
Is he
This is
good
what he
at
loves
hacking
doing.
somehow?
He's just real excited to get into a station.
Yeah.
Like, controlling penguin bots, really useless at it. Getting into other stations, really good at it.
I'm glad. I didn't think that would work. I'm so glad it did.
You hit the Sector Atlantis gate and blast straight through. No issues at all. No one's trying to stop you. You've got no bounty on the ship. No one's scanning it and looking for it. As we hit one more sector away from the start, it's nice, quiet backwater Sector Atlantis. In the quietness, when things finally slow down and the adrenaline wears off, Guy, first of all, recommends getting Phobos to the medical bay.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll do that.
It's going to take a while. Phobos was severely hit. For comparison, he actually took I rolled for both of them. He took a death shot. The only reason he didn't die is he sacrificed his only cybernetic improvements.
Oh.
Okay. Well, he's
Who-
alive.
Stay alive.
It
he
was
is
the
gonna-
heals.
It was the heat, yeah.
Yeah, we're
He's not
still.
there anymore.
He's gonna take us a while. Summer, you actually, I need to change the overlay. Give me a second. We need the new overlay.
Overlay? Oh, hang on.
We need the PG1 overlay. Okay,
The what?
there we go.
Hello?
So we now have the pressure gauge.
Oh.
Now that Loshi has the plans, she has a plan. Every session, she is now going to try and advance the plan. If you don't stop her, or you don't find a way to slow her down, that bar will keep filling and filling. And once it reaches max, something very bad will happen. You
How
don't know.
many
You
is
don't
max?
know what max is.
Oh.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't know how quickly it fills. And to make matters worse, you don't know what she's doing to fill it.
Did we though? Because I gave
So,
Guy a couple
Yes,
of
I
commands.
was going to
yeah.
come round to
Yeah.
that. So, you asked specifically to grab as much information on Loshi as you could. So, there's not a lot, except one very important fact is that Loshi is not her full name. Like, Guy can't tell you what her full name is, but the thing is that Mysterians tend to have 3 names. The name of the temple you're from, the name of your mother, and the name your mother gave you. Lo is the name of her mother, and she is the name that her mother gave her. What you don't have is the first part of her name, the temple part. Mystarians tend to live in temples and asteroid belts. They tend to be very secluded. They never tend to leave their homes, ever. In fact,
So what we're gonna do is find her mom and tell her. Tell her.
Tell on her mom.
Did Dr. Phobos blow up her temple in a fucking hissy fit because he lost his toy?
I don't know.
Maybe the doctor knows her full name. Or knows where she's from.
Yeah.
We could ask him. We could just go there and like
Wait
find
for
her
her to
mom.
gain consciousness.
So, on top of that, Guy downloaded as much data off the ship as he could. It includes the locations of several of Phobos's droid stations, and it also includes a construction yard. That is the only place she could hypothetically build the thing. Is the only yard big enough for it. However, most of Phobos's actual real droids and real ships are protecting that construction yard.
Right, at least we know. And we know, I think we still know, because last time we asked Guy to lock in on the toy, and I know that we gate jumped, but wouldn't technically, if we were to be like in the same sort of sector as there, would it just show up on the radar again?
Probably not anymore. After Phobos opened it, it kind of made the tracker redundant.
Okay.
However, you do have enough information that you could, if you wanted to, with the help of Guy and maybe a few upgrades to the sensors of the ship, you could actually lock on to any ship of theirs, because droid ships give off very specific signatures compared to sentient ships, and because you now know what protocols they use, it would not be unfeasible for you to be able to track any droid activity in the sector you are in. It might be the only decent way of generating leads.
Okay.
Now,
Well, we got something.
you have got something. I am also going to... Did Swift take the perk that allows them to figure out a pressure gauge or something to do with the pressure gauge, or did you not take it in the end?
I do not have
I
that.
did.
You did. Okay.
I have Saboteur.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you have any adversity tokens that you want to use on that? Or did you burn
Nope,
them
I'm
all up?
at 0.
You burned them all up.
Can you mind?
Toolbox is just there like, quick, fail a check to get an adversity token.
Yeah, and I fail real quick.
Like,
I'm gonna try to flirt with someone. I've got 4 charm.
just remind me, what would the Saboteur do again? Just quickly remind me. Because there's
It
two
says
variants.
It says spend 2 adversity tokens to decrease the pressure gauge by 1. That's all
Okay,
it says.
awesome.
We can do it next time as well.
Yep.
That's fine.
So
But we
that's-
can do it narratively.
Yeah, so
Figures
that's something to bear in mind. Bear in mind you can also buy upgrades. You now have 4,000 so
yeah,
in the
yeah.
kitty.
We probably should.
You couldn't. So you can also buy these. I think it's a scanner improvement. that if you spend 2 AT, you can actually ask questions about the size of the pressure gauge or what happens when it reaches max. So you're not alone. There are ways of finding out. But this,
Yeah, I don't
it
think we
took
need to upgrade the ship.
it took to episode 4 to reveal the campaign mechanic, but we now have it. You now have basically a Doom counter.
Nice.
Well, I think we did all things considered. We did pretty okay. We got out alive. I think we do need to. Is it the what is it? If you fly in space or different space for like an hour, you get like your heat down.
Yeah, if you basically use the ship for an hour without really doing anything exhaustive, you gain 1 heat
Yeah,
back.
we'll do.
So you can spend some
we'll do
time,
that.
do some cruising. If you turn the ship off for an hour, if you're on a planet, if you're at like a space station or something, then all the heat disappears.
Yeah, we can try and do that.
You might want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you've got some distance
And,
between you and the evil things.
Yeah, and I
I'm
think we need to like add like shields upgrades and any laser upgrade. We need to be ready for
Upgrade a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
just get a bunch of upgrades. Like super, make
Yeah.
this a super buff and bulky ship.
What would the
Turn-
brains check be for me to permanently fix the gold pistol? And maybe grab a second pistol so that I can just shoot things if I want to just shoot them
Dual
without turning things into gold.
Yeah.
You would need a
think
very insane range check to make a permanent gold pistol.
Uh,
Bear in mind that Phobos designed it and only he could get it to his space station size.
Well,
Although
we
you do
can
have
him
the original
here.
designer, so
Yeah.
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 you might be able to do something with that.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
How did he design a whole laser? He doesn't seem very.
He's like good at one
Right,
thing, and
I
that's
will
it.
tell you that his D20
Good at lasers only.
His D20 stat is brains. He has just been rolling
Ah.
absolute garbage
Yeah.
for them.
Not reflected.
That was the problem. He wasn't supposed to be. He was supposed to be a. So, one of the reasons I was so anyone who's at the server will know. One of the reasons I've been watching a lot of Kim Possible recently. The reason I've been doing that is I've been watching a lot of Dr. Draken because that's why I wanted to try and base him around. The problem was
I
that
can
he
see that.
rolled so low that he swung completely over the line. It's like, oh no, now you're just intelligently stupid.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We've
Dr.
got-
Doom, yeah.
we've got all the way. Yeah, like, what are we doing here? But no, Phobos is brilliant. I loved writing him.
Now she goes in charge, and we gotta
Basically,
go
yeah.
get her.
Yeah, she goes in
Yeah.
charge,
Judge.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you sussed out where I stole the trope from. Anyway, that's been today's session. I hope everyone had
Wow.
fun. Everyone enjoyed it.
I honestly laughed so much, my stomach hurts.
Nice.
This is really
All I've
fun.
now got to
Yeah,
do.
my jaw.
Yeah.
All I've now
my
got to do
jaw.
is make overlays for every single variation of the pressure gauge. But no. I have been Hedgehog. I use he, him pronouns. I am around on the interwebs. Generally as Hedgehog UK. I don't really do much on social media nowadays. I boot up, I stare at it and go, nope, the world's still crap, close it down and never really do anything with it. One day I might post something. I occasionally go on to the Misadventures League socials. Usually when I get a notification saying that I've liked, like someone's been liked by me, I'm like, I haven't posted that. And then realize, oh no, it's Anna posting that. Like, today it's like, it said like, some of the heroes liked your story. It's like, what? How did I get my personal like Instagram? Oh no, it's fine. It's the Misadventures League one, it's fine. It's like, they found me out. Damn. But yes, announcement-wise, there's not really a lot. There's stuff in the works. I am going to be a player in something, but I can't say what it is yet. And it's super serial, and like we're being epic and like really dark. And it's like I have to put my super serious face on.
Nice.
I have to, so I'm getting all my joke energy out in this, so that when I get to the other one, I'm like really serious. Yeah, I'm gonna let everyone sign off. I'm gonna go in the reverse order we started with. So we're gonna start with Dee Dee.
Yeah. Hi. I'm Didi. Pronouns are they them. I can be found on most places in Alphabet Sauce or as Planet Stan on YouTube making music. And I've been playing Mercury, who now is very angry at the incredibly scary bird lady. So, yeah.
The big scary bird lady. Jesse.
I've been Jessie, pronouns they, them. Can find me in most places as a malfunctioning adult, except on Twitter and Blue Sky, where I'm a funky adulty. I've been Toolbox, who has regained their intelligence, and might be dissecting a droid soon, so we'll see how that goes.
I can imagine now, like, getting the intelligence back was just like be like, you know, soldering some things back together, and there's the Windows XP boot up music that's playing. That's booting back up. Anyway, Edamori.
Hi, I'm Adamori. You can find me at various places on the internet under Adamori RPG. I've been playing Swift, who's developing quite a bad habit of dangerously jumping out of spaceship windows.
Gotta lock those windows.
Like, Swift is just the epitome of really risky decisions. Like,
Yeah.
there's like no one else makes like that risky of a decision.
Frequently increases Summer's blood pressure.
Yeah.
Which already is quite low, so it's quite impressive if it gets by. But...
Speaking of Anna.
Hi, I'm Anna or Riley, whichever one you prefer. I use they them pronouns, and I'm definitely human. You can find me literally anywhere at Peculiar Planets. And today I have been Summer, who I don't even know what's going on with her anymore. She's very stressed for this group, and that's it. I do have some things. I also play with Dutch Dungeons on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central European Time. We play Dungeons & Dragons in Dutch. If you don't speak Dutch, you can still try and join and get the vibe. If not, I would like to send you over to House Vale, which is also on our channel, which is on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Central European Time, so that's 7:30 GMT. House Vale is a Kids on Bikes horror campaign, and so far it's really good, and I'm really enjoying. I'm an episode behind right now, but I'm really enjoying watching it. So definitely check that out as well. And I think that's it.
I think it is. I can't think of anything else.
No.
He thinks. No. We are back next Saturday. I've got to remember this. There's another break coming up somewhere, and I'm like, I want to say it's not.
December.
Yeah,
I think it's the second, because I'm not there in the second, so I'm pretty sure it's the
I
second.
think it is the second. Yes, I think it is.
I mean, it has to be because I'm not there.
So,
It is.
it is the second. Okay, there we go.
No, it's in my
been
calendar as
confirmed.
the second. Yeah.
Yes, we've got a couple more weeks to go before break. Then we come back. We've got a couple sessions. We've got 2 sessions, I think, before we go off for Christmas. And then I think as soon as we come back, I think we've got like the double finale, and then that's it. So, going to be fun. Oh, I'll go to sleep now.
That was
go
That
rest.
was a roller coaster.
Go rest. Go relax. Hopefully you'll join us on Wednesday for Hallow's Vale. If not, hopefully we'll see you next Saturday for more Misadventures Amongst the Stars. Au revoir.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.